Hello Year 1, welcome to your science lesson. So today is the last lesson where we're going to talk about plants. So we've spoken about plants that you can eat, carnivorous plants. Where does chocolate come from? How are flowers pollinated? What do all plants need to live? We've spoken about cactuses, we've spoken about lots of different things. So today I want us to talk about plants that are in the ocean or seaweed. Now, if you've seen seaweed before, it's green and it's slimy, and lots of sea creatures hide in it or sometimes eat it. So we're going to make a seaweed picture. So the first thing you're going to need to draw around your hand. Now, I'm going to use some bright colours because I want my fish to be, what do you think? A tropical fish. So I think I'm going to do, let me see, I would like to have green and yellow for my fish, and let's do the eye black. So when you have got your picture of your hand like that, the eye is going to go at the top like that, and this is going to be your fish. You can draw some gills on the side if you want to as well. They're the bits that the fish breathes through. And then I'm going to colour my fish in. Now you can do your fish whatever colours you like. You could do an orange and white one like Nemo. You could do a blue fish so it's camouflaged into the water. Anything that you like. If you wanted to, you could even make a shark, one with big teeth. Okay, so giving that a little colour. What do you think, Paps? Watching. Okay, so there is my fish, or you could just do it orange, like a goldfish if you wanted to. So we've got our hand nice and coloured in, and your fingers are the tail fin behind. So very carefully, we're going to cut it out. Now take your time and be careful with your scissors. All right then. What do you think, Howard? He says he likes it. Okay. All right. Don't get too close. We're cutting whiskers off. Don't want that, do we? All right then, so we've got our fish. Now, if you wanted to, you could do more than one fish. You could do 2 fishes, fish, 3 fish, 4 fish, 5 fish. My hand's quite big though, so I think I'm only going to fit one onto my piece of paper. Okie dokie. All right, so there is. Bloop, 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 bloop. There's our fish. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to need is our seaweed. So on your bit of paper again, I'm just going to colour it in green, and then we're going to cut out some strips. Now you need to do it green on both sides. I will show you why in a moment. Okay, now what you might like to do, and colour the other side if you're using crayons like me, just pop it on another piece of paper. Just ignore the hand there, that was one that went wrong. Just pop it on another piece of paper when you do it, so you don't get it all over the table, okay? Alright then, so we will come back, see what I mean? We'll come back to the seaweed in a moment. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to need to do with your crayon or with coloured pencil, or maybe you even have some blue paper already, you are going to colour in your paper so that it is blue, like the sea. You want to get down? Okay, let's get down. There we go. All right then. So you take your time, you can do it really neatly. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, so you'll have your paper all nice and blue and coloured in. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to glue our hand onto the blue paper. So it looks like the little fish is swimming in the sea. Now what you could do, instead of cutting the hand out, you could just draw it onto the paper and colour the blue around. But I think it looks a little bit better like that. Okay, so let's come back to our green. So what you are going to need to do is cut your green into strips. And this is going to be the seaweed. Okay. Now, most seaweed is not flat at the end. Most seaweed has a little pointy bit at the end. So what we're going to do is give it a little point. Okay, now this part is fiddly. So what you need to do, take a piece of seaweed, put a little piece of glue at the bottom, and we're going to put it on the paper, but you're going to twist it like this. Oh, try not to rip it. Okay, so we're going to twist it. Now, if you have, I don't know if you'll have this, but if you have some green coloured tissue at home, it's a little bit easier to twist. So let's do another one. So the idea is it looks like the fish is hidden away in the seaweed. So hold it in place. Okay. Oops. You might need to ask Mummy or Daddy to lend a hand just to hold it down for you. Itchy face today. I think it's all the mosquitoes everywhere. I keep getting bitten terribly by mosquitoes at the moment. Do you? Oh dear, I've lost my mosquito bracelet. That's not good, is it? Not good, is it, Howie? No. Okay, so let's do another one. And you're just going to twist. There you go. Okay, I think I'll do one more, I think. You have to be quite generous with your glue, because if you only use a tiny bit, it's not going to stick very well. And you might find you need to take a moment just to hold it down to make sure that it has actually stuck properly. Okay. Right. Okay. All right, so there we have it, our very own twisty seaweed picture and fish. What do you think? So give it a go, and if you wanted to, like I said, you could do a little mini hand here, you could do a little crab, but try and see if you can get them to hide behind the seaweed, okay? And you can make it whatever colour you want to. So send me a picture when you're done, okay? Bye.